All right. I got my tea. We got the game set up. It's time. Welcome in, everybody. Puck's about to drop. This is going to be a good one. It's like you said, Mr. Freak, Sasha Boisvert's birthday, St. Patty's Day game. Nick Foligno returns. Matt Grzelcyk is scratched, so this is our first look at the all U25 blue line. It's going to be a good game. It's an exciting one. It's gonna be good. Got Eddie Olczyk on the broadcast like the old days. It's gonna be a good one. Thank you everybody for coming out. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't already. If you got any Hawks fans in your life, send them the stream too. That would be greatly appreciated. The Wild scare me. This is gonna be a good game. Got two against the Wild. They're a good team. This could easily go south, but you know, Hawks play well against the Wild sometimes, so it could also be a really good game too. We'll see. All right, now I gotta like squint to see what color everybody's name's gonna be because now the new chat settings I have, I can't see anybody's name if it's in certain colors. We got Josias in here, Elections Freak. I saw Sean was in here. Matt is here now. All the usuals in here. This is great. Thankful for the 7:30 start. Last game was brutal. Yeah, that's the one benefit I have about being on the West Coast is it's normally like a 5 p.m. start for me, which is fine. And then the late games is like 7, so it's not bad. Can't figure out how to watch as it's not on CHSN. Oh no. Yeah, the broadcast I have is TNT. Well, what I always recommend is just if you just like type it in online and like stream, you should be able to find it. Um, what's the site I used to use? 'Cause I used to just stream games. Um, oh shoot. I forget the website name. I'm sorry, that's not very helpful. Also, Eoladen, you still haven't told me how to pronounce your name, so that's why I keep avoiding the name because I don't know how to pronounce your username. There's Calvin. There he is. Calvin's here. We can officially get started now. Still trying to remember the name of that site I used to stream the games on. I can't remember. Like, man, I gotta look it up now. I will find it. I will find it. Oh yeah, it's a national game. True. I'm in a nice spot to see Kansterov in the morning, usually anywhere from 6 a.m. to 10, and Frondell in the afternoon, and the Hogs at night. And the Hawks are Hogs at night, yeah. Nice. Did you see Frondell's OT winner today? That was awesome. Um I'm so torn though because like I just want him to be here, so I'm cheering against Gardens. But I also want him to do well and scoring like big time goals like that is so good for him. So I'm torn. It's Streams East. Streams East is what I used to use. So if you can't watch the game and you want to watch it online, the website I used to always use is Streams East, but you didn't hear it from me, even though I just said it on camera and now it's permanently on the internet. I paid $20 a month for CHSN and it's not on there. Yeah, that's stupid. I guess because it's a nationally broadcasted game. Rocking the Bedard jersey, Josias. Let's go. Nice. I want to wear my jerseys for the streams, but it gets hot in here. And if I put a jersey on, it's just going to be even worse. So him, Eki, and Vigo are discussing together. Yeah, right. All right, here we go. Puck's about to drop. They're starting the Foligno line. The Wild are starting the Foligno line, so that's awesome. Here we go. Oh, Bedard gets dumped by McCarron. Wow, McCarron just ran over Connor Bedard. No response. I mean, it was a clean hit. Here comes Rinzel. Ah, offside. Bedard got absolutely crunched like 10 seconds into the game. Clean hit. Oh, yeah. Perfectly clean hit by McCarron. It worked? Good. Still don't know how to say your name, but good. Glad. Gotta watch your phone in the very legal fashion. All right. Enjoy the game, Matt. Hoping for a good night. Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Another hit. Crevier gets ran over by Tarasenko, and Minnesota very early, very physical, very early. Back to the point, Faber. Minnesota setting up Hughes a shot. I think that got blocked. That might hit Hartman. Quinn Hughes. Faber now. Minnesota just working it around. Deflected. Tarasenko. Big save by Spencer Knight. That was a big save by Knight. Phil, there he is. Welcome in, Phil. I leave for one game and the team falls apart. 4-0. You blame Ryan and Sean. That's fair. I'll take it. I'm not even gonna argue it. Mangiapane shoots it wide. I like how the message about the blame came before the good evening gentlemen message. Love that. Back to the point. Spurgeon blocked. Yurov. Oh, Minnesota's got some jump early here. They're physical, fast, and they're all over us right now. Ryan Donato around the net. Tried to center for Vlasic, back to Donato. Mikheyev shot easily snagged. You were harsh on Burakovsky in the article. I saw that. I saw that. If you guys want the pregame rundowns, the morning of game days on blackhawksconversation.com, Calvin writes the pregame articles. So if you want the rundown prior to the game, be sure to go to blackhawksconversation.com and read that. But yes, Phil's right. He did earn the harshness. That's true. You never do harsh, they just never live up to your expectations. That's a good way to put it. All right, Hawks cycling now. Top line back out there. Green has it. Good battling by Green. He gets the puck back. Plays it low, Bedard. Back to Kaiser. Down low, Bedard, or Green, sorry. Rinzel. On net, Bedard went for a tip. It hit something and went out of play. Deja vu for Thursday. Yeah, it's gonna copy paste for Thursday, but put in Minnesota instead of in Chicago. Let's hope to see a Boisvert jersey in Thursday's game. I hope. I hope. I'm assuming, what do you guys think? I'm assuming he's going to slot in on the fourth line for Sam Lafferty because Sam Lafferty is playing the 4C role right now. I'm just guessing that that's where he's going to slot in, just a straight one for one. That's my assumption. Or do you think they do it like more line juggling than that when he comes in? Burakovsky shot. Save. Good play by Green and Bedard there to set him up. I got you hacked on Streams East. Did I really? I used it for like 2 NHL seasons. It worked great for me. I don't believe you. I don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should feel bad. Fourth line's out there now. Sent in by the Wild, McCarron and Rinzel in the boards. McCarron's such a big guy. That's a great pickup for the Wild. That was a great pickup. So they paid a second for him. Oh, save by night, chance in front for Foligno. Oh, you know Foligno's getting one tonight. You hope they dump Bedard and have Boisvert take his place. Yeah, probably healthy scratch Bedard. He hasn't scored since that OT winner. He shouldn't even be in the lineup. Back to point. Middleton shot. Spencer Knight having to make quite a few saves early here. Moderately excited for Boisvert. Slaggert, Lardis line if that happens. Yeah. Still just weird having Lardis there. Yeah, Lafferty will definitely be back in the press box. Yeah, for sure. Bertuzzi. Oh, he would have had Nazar flying. Couldn't find him now. Hartman brings it back in. Blackhawks legend. I used to love Ryan Hartman when he was on the Hawks. I think a lot of people did. Spurgeon. Dunlow Tarasenko. Picked off by Bertuzzi. Here comes the second line. 3-on-3. Teravainen with a weird pass in front. Oh, it almost worked out. Crevier, Del Mastro, Nazar, back to Crevier. Puck's got some space out there. Teravainen throws it wide of the net. Del Mastro. Is Minnesota tired? Because they're kind of collapsing in right now. A lot of space out there for the second line. Bertuzzi's got it. Back to Del Mastro. He's got lots of space. Shot blocked. Steered to the corner. And here come the Wild. They get it out. Picked right off, though, by Donato. Is trade Bedard overrated? Any news on Moore? Is it just the same? No, I don't think we're going to get an update on Moore for a couple weeks. I think it was like a 2-week timeline or something like that. But he's probably done for the year. Donato down low. Mikheyev tries to find Kaiser. He did. It got tipped, but we still found him. Levshinov. Oh, Levshinov stripped at the line, but Donato was able to recover. Paying more attention to the chat than the game is Foligno playing. Yeah, he already had a grade A chance. Kaprizov around the net. And Knight is going to cover that as it bobbles toward the net. Shots are 6-2 Minnesota to start the first period. Yeah, Moore's likely done. Josias, we're not serious. Nobody's trading Connor Bedard. Don't worry. Just joking around. Sorry to scare you like that. We ran out of Orange Pico tea for a while there, and I had to revert to Earl Grey. But I went out to the store yesterday and got more Orange Pico, so we're back to normal. Twelve people in here in the first period. That's awesome. Thank you again, everybody who's here. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe if you haven't already. Finish off the season strong. I'm stoked for next season, not only because of who's going to be here and the expectations on the Blackhawks side of it, but I'm stoked to actually do a full season of this because for those of you who are unaware, I just started doing this in November, so it hasn't even been a full season yet, so I'm stoked for next year. I read an article where McKenna was praising the Blackhawks, saying we're his favorite team. Yeah, he grew up a Hawks fan. There's that quote where he's like, blah, 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 and we got Bedard now, which went crazy. Everyone was like, oh my God, he said we. So, yeah, he's definitely not. See, I mean, he grew up idolizing Patrick Kane, like everybody, myself included. Um, so, yeah, no secret there. He grew up a Blackhawks fan. Everyone loves the Hawks. I don't know about that. Kids are coming. Yep. Man, imagine that if players just like played for the team they grew up rooting for. Everyone would be on the Maple Leafs and the Canadians and the Rangers. Nick Foligno chat his welcome back tribute. Gonna have to go check on Twitter for that later because they didn't really show it. Crazy. Hawks all standing. You love to see that. What do we do over the summer, Ryan? I'm going to be pumping out a lot of written content over the summer, a lot of draft stuff. I've been working closely with Draft Prospects Hockey, so I have an article up there on Frondell. So definitely doing a lot of prospect stuff, lots of draft videos. Free agency, not much is probably going to happen, but if anything happens in free agency, it's going to be a lot of future type videos though. So I'll definitely still be making content throughout the summer. I'm thinking of maybe streaming the draft. I don't know how that's gonna how that's gonna look. And the wild score, Ryan Hartman from Kirill Kaprizov, and it's 1-0, just like that. I got distracted with the offseason talk. Eddie Olczyk just said it. I kind of heard him say it was just a matter of time, which it really felt like it. Minnesota wins the draw. Faber kept it alive. Yeah. Yeah, man. All five guys are around the net, but nobody picked up Hartman. Brutal. I can't do my notes fast enough in the replay. It's tough because I got to watch the replay, figure out what went wrong, and then update my notes. By the time I start updating my notes, the play is back in. Not the X Hawk I was expecting. Yeah, good point. Knight needs to get one. That one, I think. One of the five Hawks in tight has to take Hartman. Nobody took Hartman. There's five guys collapsed in. Nobody takes Hartman. Huge shot, deflected out of play. We have to beat the Wild this year. Come on, Hawks. Yeah, it's the Wild, the Blues, and the Predators hate losing to those teams. Calvin did sum it up perfectly. Not the ex Hawk I was expecting. Yeah, that's so true. When is the draft? It's usually near the end of June, like second, third, or it's because it's after the playoffs, but they're kind of shifting everything forward next year. So it'll be in the back half of June, probably near the end of June, probably like between like the 25th, 23rd, maybe, and end of the month, somewhere in there. Last week and a half of June. Nick Lardis now. Centers. Del Mastro's got some room. Oh, he just missed. Bogosian's going to start it out now for the Wild to Middleton. Got a game snack? What are you snacking on? Ooh, Sturm almost had a chance there. Good play by Del Mastro. Well, this is a very dominant first period for the Wild. This is feeling sort of like less of, but sort of like the Vegas game. Oh my God, chance in front is 2-0. Marcus Johansson, 2-0. Ah. No, Calvin, not 7Ds. Grizzlick is scratched. Brodeen shot from the point. Nobody's on McCarron. Taps it over to the other guy in front of the net, and nobody's on him. God. Who was the D pair out for that goal? It was Crevier and Del Mastro, wasn't it? Not a good start, guys. Not a good start. Way to silence the crowd early. Suck for Stenberg. What about What's a McKenna pun? Miserable for McKenna, I guess is the one people say. Oh, Bertuzzi had a chance. What about unwatchable for McKenna? Does that work? Bad start, but great stream. Thank you. I'm gonna say it. Thank you, Cohen. I'm using your name. I can't call you freak anymore. I just feel so bad. Let's go Hawks. Get the chant going. Let's go Hawks. Frank Nazar, why are you smiling? You're being absolutely dominated and you're down 2-0 less than 10 minutes into the game. A leg-based assist with a little bit of puck luck, but our defense wasn't great either. I swear Lardis looks lost on defense at times, worries me. Yeah, but he's like, I hate saying it. He's going to be a one-dimensional player, and I think that's part of the reason why Blashill is putting him on the fourth line is because, like, hey, round out your game a little bit. You know, you don't have to be like a two-way guy, but at least be competent in your own end. And I think that's why he's down there because Nick Lardis is very much right now a one-dimensional player, and I think they want to avoid that and they want to kind of fix that. Ryan is mad. Ryan is mad. Ryan doesn't like seeing the Hawks get absolutely worked on home ice. Oh my God, chance in front. Oh my God, another chance. Jesus. It might be the jersey, Josias. Do what I do. Don't wear a jersey during the game. See if that works. I know you just got it, but you gotta try some things, you know? I did call you freak in the beginning, but I felt bad. I felt bad calling you freak in the beginning. Yeah, going back to what you were saying, Phil, like it's hard for me to blame Spencer Knight on those two goals because on both goals, nobody's taking anybody in front. You have the Minnesota Wild are just freely standing in front of our net with nobody there. It's very poor goaltending. Or not goaltending, defense. I could see an argument for the Hartman goal, but definitely not the Johansson goal. I think we should play some defense for the rest of the game, just an opinion. I'd be down to see them try that. I know it's 2-0, but we can still win if we lock in our defense. We got this. Yeah, I mean, it's not even halfway into the first period. I mean, you just you can't let it snowball. You got to stop it now, and then you have most of the game to get back into it. But if you let it snowball, yeah, that's what'll do it. Lev Schnaub behind the net tries a breakout pass just out of the reach. Shot blocked by Green. You're off back to the point. Lev Schnaub behind the net. Nice pass to Bedard. Good breakout pass from Lev Schnaub. Drop to Green. Bedard just avoided the offside from Burakovsky there. Green's got it. Good puck protection. Crevier. I think he tried to find Bedard there, and it's covered. We played them really tough twice this year. Got to bring it. Got to bring the grit tonight. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we play absolutely terrible against the Wild. A full team of defense. Just win every game 1-0. This is also a really tough schedule. They do have a very tough schedule. They're kind of in the middle of it right now, actually. It's Minnesota, Minnesota, and then it's Colorado, right? On Friday? I want to say it's Colorado on Friday. Yeah, it is. Colorado Friday. Nashville Sunday. And you got Islanders, Flyers, Rangers, Devils, Jets, Oilers. Okay. This is the same pattern as the Vegas game. Shades of Vegas. Shades of Vegas. I don't think we're playing as bad, but shades of Vegas. Let's not bring up the Vegas game. You're right. Let's leave it in the past. Let's leave it in the past. You know who I thought had a good night though in the Vegas game was Artem Levshinov. That's a positive. Fight too, the grit. That's a positive. I felt so bad that I know you just said not to talk about the game, but I felt so bad that Levshinov's goal got disallowed. The guy earned it. Like he's been playing well. I'm so excited for Levshinov to shut up some haters next season. when he comes back even better and he actually plays decent next year. Hi, Savannah. Savannah's here. Are you at the gym? Are you at the gym already? Stole the goal from Artie. Yeah. You have to challenge when you're up 4-0. I mean, I get it's at the beginning of the period, but come on. Come on. Savannah, I forgot to defrost the chicken. I apologize. So I don't know what we're going to do for dinner. I'm sorry. Minnesota wins the draw. They just get it out. You got the Nazar line out there with Kaiser and Renzel. Ooh, late offside call. The refs were an RD pooper. They're not invited to the RD party. Cassidy is a bum. Yeah, he has his moments. I love every player on the team. They're all good. Yeah, there's no one on the Hawks I don't like. Even Burakovsky, like, sure, I'm upset with him, but it's like I love all the Blackhawks like my children, and you're just gonna be disappointed with your kids sometimes, you know? That's all. But you still love them, right? Is that a fair analogy? Blackhawks are my children. Playing in Germany next year. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm excited for that. Crevier's got room. Bomb. Oh, Louis Crevier. And just like that, it's a hockey game. Louis Crevier, big Lou. 2-1. You can hear that off the pipe. Powerful shot from Crevier. What's that, his 40th of the year? He's been scoring the lights out this year. Just leaned into that one. Clean beat Gustafson. That's a point for Frank Nazar. I don't know who's going to get the secondary. Yeah, it's a bit of a knuckle puck. It's that's kind of a deceptive shot. So Nazar will get one of the assists. I didn't see who's going to get the secondary. Is it Tavo? I didn't see. You forgive me about the chicken incident? Thank you. At least someone forgives me. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be Nazar and Kaiser with the assists. Fifth of the year for Crevier. He's got the puck now. We'll start on the breakout. Over to Slaggert. You got Slaggert, Bedard with the fourth line here. Slaggert, Bedard, Lardis. Lardis in on the forecheck. Can't retrieve the puck. Hawks will start out again. Levshinov to Bedard. He'll flip it deep and they'll get a change. What a shot from someone who's 6'8". He's got a hell of a shot. He's got a hard shot. Levshinov tried to get it out to Donato. It's going to go around to Mangiapane. Some miscommunication there with Vlasic, who turns it over to McCarron. Centered. Foligno, shot blocked by Donato. Fired around. Wild pressuring a bit here around the perimeter. All right, Vlasic resets behind the net. Yeah, they needed that goal. No kidding. Vlasic has the puck behind the net, and Spencer Knight is just like this, just like a statue. I don't know why. I find that really funny. Green now. Top line is back out there. Kaiser keeps it alive. Burakovsky behind the net. Bedard. Spurgeon's on him. Good protection by Bedard. Back to Kaiser at the point. Barely kept it in. Bedard. Down low for Green. Kind of skips over his stick a bit. Oh, he takes a high stick, and the Hawks are going to go to the power play. Is that Yurov is going to go? She bleeding? We're going to the power play, folks. Oh, yeah, that's a bad high stick. Just a 2-minute minor, so just a 2. Just raked him, yeah. Just a small amount of PP. We gotta stop reading your messages out loud. Green, take one for the team. He's taken a few high sticks this year. Most 100-mile-per-hour plus shots this season, Louis Crevier with 5. All right, Bertuzzi, Bedard, Nazar, Teravainen, Levshinov. Hawks win the draw. Bedard. Shot. Oh, just wide. Nazar can't keep it in. 21st ranked power play versus the 17th ranked penalty kill, the Minnesota Wild. Nazar drops back for Bedard. He's got so much speed. Makes moves. Shot. Oh, blocked. He gets it back. Back to the point. Levshinov. Back to Bedard. He's got room. Bedard. Toe drag. Shot. Rebound. Oh, and it gets cleared. God damn it. And quick back. Here comes Bertuzzi now. Back to Nazar. Protection by Nazar. He gets stripped the line. Oh, great play to stop a 2-on-1. That would have been a 2-on-1 for the Wild, but Nazar with a nice poke. Levshinov backs off. First line staying out there? Top unit staying out there. The 1-minute mark. Nazar skates it. Teravainen. Back to Nazar. Oh, Teravainen thought about Bedard. Nazar tried to center. Trying to force it. They're really trying to force it here. Levshinov. Bedard. Just shoot. Oh, Teravainen. Oh. Bertuzzi retrieves it behind the net. Out front, Levshinov. Oh, nice little through the legs pass from Levshinov. Bedard now. Good pressure from this power play. 20 seconds left. Top unit still out there. Levshinov back to Bedard. Down low, Bertuzzi. Back to Bedard. 13 seconds to go. Bedard. Shot over the net. Bertuzzi. Bedard. 4 seconds. Bedard. Shot. Rebound. Nazar gets it. Power plays over. Nazar trips over his own feet and back the other way. And the Wild just chip it down. I would think with everyone losing their teeth, they'd have better protection, but I guess they can afford to get it fixed. Yeah, and like they don't want to wear cages because it kind of it messes with your vision wearing the cage. Clipped, never going to beat the accusations. No, I'm not. You're setting me up too good here. Bet he was close. Yeah, he was. Was that a Kaiser goal? No, it was Crevier. Shot from the point, wide. Oh, it bounces in front. Knight covers it. Bedard had a couple good looks on that power play. That's Frank. All right, well, you get one from Crevier, cut the lead in half. Power play, it didn't score, but it looked good. Maybe get some momentum from that. They're definitely in a better spot right now than they were to start this game. But now the power play's over. Let's see if there's any improvements 5-on-5. Like I said, maybe some momentum. Like power play didn't score, but power play looked good. So maybe get some momentum from that. We'll see. Oh, that Bedard shot had a chance if he just lifted it more. Looked better on replay. Yeah, he was close. He was close. Ice is starting to tilt back. Yeah, it kind of feels that way after the Crevier goal, but I mean, you get the power play, it's probably going to feel that way. So the real test is going to be now. Now that we're back to 5-on-5, what are they going to look like? I think I like that they're guarding the net now. Davis, yeah. Yeah, protect the front of the net. I mean, that was a direct cause of the first two goals, and I'm sure the coaching staff on the bench is like, you know, is talking to him about it. So yeah, got to protect the house a little better. Start just taking sticks, and that's an issue I've noticed from the team this year. They just don't take sticks in front of the net, and like if you're gonna take somebody in front of the net, taking the body doesn't do shit. You gotta take the stick. Dyeing the Chicago River green. I can't wait to go back to Chicago. Nothing is official yet, but it's looking like September to start next season. I'm gonna come out to Chicago for a few games, so that should be fun. Again, nothing's set in stone. That's just the kind of the tentative plan. Hey, hey, Green River. I like the power play. Yeah, power play looks good. Power play looks good. All right, third line out there, defensive zone draw. The Wild win it. Faber shot saved. Kaprizov evades Mangiapane. Nice little pass. Good read by Donato, though. He tips it up the boards for Mangiapane. Boldy gets it, though. Kaprizov. Hawks can't get it out. Hartman blocked by Donato, I think. Boldy. Kaprizov, take the stick, Vlasic. My God. Again, like you take the body in front. Now there's a delayed penalty. Kaprizov still got a shot off. You gotta take the stick, man. Back to the point, Hughes, extra attacker out for the Wild. They're gonna get their chance. Shot saved, and Mangiapane touches. The BF promised to take me to another game next season in Chicago. Better be in Chicago. Louis Crevier is gonna go for a cross check. You're gonna pay for my plane tickets too, right, Ryan? I'll get back to you on that one. Calvin will be there Sunday. I know I'm excited for you, but I'm also worried because if you're not in the stream, this is gonna be chaos without you here. Who's gonna talk shit about Burakovsky if you're not here? Oh wait, what? They said 46, but it's Mangiapane in the box. Hmm. Yeah, Chicago. Nice. That'll be fun. Do you live in Chicago or do you have to travel for that? We need the Panthers to beat the Nucks tonight. If they lose, they're tanking. Yeah, has that no, that game's at 7. Yeah, that game hasn't started yet. You'll hold down the fort, Cohen. I trust you, I think. All right, 13 seconds into the penalty kill. So far, so good. Offensive zone draw. Green and Mikheyev out there. Green wins it. Mikheyev, good protection. Just gonna chip it back into the zone. I will be lost without you, Calvin. That's why I'm worried. Not just me. I think everyone in here will be lost without you. Vlasic's gonna get the loose puck and clear it. Nice. A suburb of Chicago? Oh, okay, so you're nice and close then. Oh, you got to go to more than one game a year then. Cleared out by Vlasic again. Better BF than Ryan. Doesn't even pay for travel. He hates his fans. See, this is what I mean. Can I trust you? Because you find a way to you find a way to get me anytime you can. So I don't know if I can trust you to run the show here. Oh, Kaprizov, big save. It's loose and it stays out. Hughes now back to Boldy. Kaprizov centers. Tarasenko in the crease, and Levshinov is gonna clear it. It was just sitting there. It was just sitting there. The only suburb of Chicago I know of is Wilmette, and I don't even know if that's a suburb. I just know it's near Chicago because that's where Vlasic's from. Marcus Johansson, 20 seconds to go on the power play. One last little attempt here for the Wild. Faber back to the point. Green got a stick on it, but they keep it in. A chance now, and they score. With 11 seconds to go on the power play, Tarasenko. Ah, you didn't start watching hockey till January? Okay, that's fair. I don't make the rules. I just play the game. Really? Because I feel like you make a lot of the rules. I mean, that was just a nice shot. The Hawks thought they were going to get it out. Westmont, where I live, isn't great. Westmont's not great. I'll keep that in mind. What's the area called where the United Center is? I got an intermission story for you guys about that part of town when I was there. Bedard skates it in. Bedard out there with Bedard, Lardis, and Green and Burakovsky. I guess because Green was just on the PK. So we'll see how this goes. Renzel tried to center it. Puck's loose. Spurgeon chips it up the boards. Wow, they're gonna get it out. Under a minute to go in the first now. Bertuzzi back to Levshinov. Over to Del Mastro. Teravainen skates it in. Bertuzzi. Oh, I tried to find Nazar, but Boldy got a stick on it. Boldy out to Yurov. Good back pressure by Teravainen to avoid a penalty, too. Levshinov. Nice little stop up behind the net by Levshinov. Bertuzzi's got some room down the wing. Bertuzzi cuts to the net. Oh, 10 seconds to go in the first period here. Oh, yeah, update the score. Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I mean, that's a difference in special teams. They score on theirs, we don't. It's 3-1. If we had scored and they didn't, it'd be a 2-2 game. I did update the score. Goddamn, relax, guys. I updated it. Oh my god. It's in the hood, West Madison. That's what I thought because when I was there, I went to Chicago when I was 19. I went by myself and I was, I mean, I'm 25 now, but when I was 19, I was a tiny, scrawny, little, innocent looking boy who was terrified to go anywhere by himself, but I went all the way to Chicago by myself. And so I stayed in the city and I would Uber to the arena, see the games. I stayed for a few games. And one night after the game, it went to overtime against the Predators. DeBrincat won it in overtime. But I walked across the street to go to because they set up. I don't know if they still do it, but the Uber pop up. Do they still do that? It's like the Uber pop up building. So I was waiting there for my Uber, but I guess the Uber drivers there don't like picking people up from there because it just takes longer. So I had like three Uber drivers cancel my ride. So it was like 12:30 in the morning. I was the last one there. I didn't have an Uber. They closed the Uber place. They shut off the Wi-Fi. And because I live in Canada and I was in the States, I couldn't use my data. So I had no data, no Wi-Fi, and I'm outside the United Center at like 1 a.m. Everybody's gone. I'm wearing a bright, shiny, brand new jersey with my little bag and glasses on. Easy target for any muggings that are going to happen. And I'm like freaking out. I don't know what to do. I don't know anybody in Chicago. I'm freaking out. And there's a cop in front of the United Center. It was so late that I was the only one out there. I watched Patrick Kane drive out of the United Center. The only car to leave I saw was a Hummer, and I was like, that's Patrick Kane. And then I saw his face in the window. And so there's a cop, and I was like, I should just go to the cop and then, tell him my predicament, and maybe he'll give me like a ride back into the city or something. And as I'm like preparing to be like, all right, I'm gonna go up to this cop, this black car drives in front of me. And then my first thought was, well, it's over. I'm dead. and it stops in front of me, and the guy rolls down his window, and at this point I'm preparing for the afterlife. And he rolls down his window and he goes, "I'm your Uber driver." Or he goes, "Are you Ryan?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, "I'm your Uber driver." And then I guess before the Wi-Fi shut off, it connected to a new driver, so I got back home safe. That was the night I thought I was gonna die outside the United Center. And if I'm gonna die anywhere, I'll take the United Center. That's cool you saw Kane. Yeah, I saw him twice. I saw him before the game too, because I went to get autographs. And he waved at me, and the son of a bitch didn't stop. And he's my favorite player, and he didn't stop. He just waved at me. And then I saw him leave the arena after the game. And I was like, "You're just gonna leave me here. You're not even gonna help me." You're 20 minutes away, maybe 30-minute drive. Let me know if you go. If I go to Chicago in September, that's the plan. If I go, I'll let everybody know what games I'm going to, and maybe we can all go to a game or something. I think that'd be fun. Ryan, don't update the score. I don't want to, but I didn't have a choice, unfortunately. I was being berated in the chat. All right. Well, if there's any storylines I missed, I'm gonna check Twitter. But in the meantime, let's check Money Puck. Let's go. Let's lock in and get the win. Yeah, it's only 20. If you come back better in the second, it's only 20. You're only down by 2. All right. No new updates. I would have picked you up and stole your money. See, that's why I can't trust you. You picked me up from Alaska? Is that what you're gonna do? I walked out to help the missus preparing a late, and we let up another goal. What the heck? Yeah. I mean, there's no escaping it. Whether you watch or not, we're getting scored on. Vlasic most time on ice. Oh, you're predicting? I'm just opening it up now. Are you telling me or are you predicting? If that's a prediction, other people predict. Who do you think leads the Hawks in time on ice after the first period? This is a little game we've started now. I don't know if you've looked or if you're guessing. And I have a feeling I can't trust you. All right. I have it in front of me. Elections Freak says Vlasic. Any other predictions for who leads the Hawks time on ice after the first period? Vlasic has 752. I will say that. That's a lot of ice time in the first period. Is it enough to lead? I don't know. I don't know if we have any more guesses coming in. Come on, there's 12 people in here. Somebody's got to have a guess besides just Owen. Lev? Brad says Lev. Sorry, I can't. Sometimes it's hard to read certain names. I got to lean in. Lev Shinov, we have another Vlasic. Calvin says Vlasic. Well, Brad is the winner. It was Lev Shinov with 8:59 of time on ice. That one I think was predictable because he's on the top pair now 5-on-5. He's on the power play, which got a look, and he's on the penalty kill, which got a look. So, uh, and by over a minute too, Levchinov with 8:59 of time night. That's a good guess. 8:59 of time on ice. Vlasic in second with 7:52. Bedard with 7:41. What else? Shots on goal. Who's shooting the puck tonight? Connor Bedard with 2. Xavier Bertuzzi, Mikheyev, Domastro, Burakovsky, all with shots. Face-offs. How are we doing on the dot? Frank Nazar, 4-2 on the face-off dot. This is like his fourth or fifth game in a row where he's good on the dot. Yeah, Matt with that was a high IQ prediction there. I like that because technically you won. 4-2 on the dot is Frank Nazar. Another good night for him. Bedard is 3-4. Green is 1-2. Donato is 1-2. What else do we got here? What other stats am I checking? Shot attempts. Connor Bedard with 4 shot attempts. You like to see that. You want him shooting the puck. Hits. Louis Crevier laying the body, 2 hits. Nazar, Kaiser, Levchinov, Green, Lafferty all with hits. What else we got here? think those are all my stats I normally check. Josias, if you can guess what color my lollipop is, Hawks will win. Assuming that's not a euphemism, I'm gonna say blue. Happy our face-offs are getting better. Yeah, yeah. I was worried about that too, especially when Foligno and Dickinson got traded. More so Dickinson, but um, I was worried about that because Bedard and Nazar were struggling. Um, but now that the responsibility is way more on them, um, yeah, they've been playing better. They've been playing better in the faceoff dot. Purple? That's a good guess. I think I said blue. They're just showing the Crevier replay again. Man, what a shot. Nope, not purple or blue. Shoot, does that mean the Hawks aren't winning this game? I should have said red because the Hawks are red. So if I get another guess, I'll say red. If you're willing to give me a second chance. The Hawks have to win because I can't let the record go to 4-8-3. The stream record, it can't happen. 4-8-3 is just absolutely unacceptable. We just lost the game, thanks, Josias. Yeah, thanks, Josias. At least we know who we can blame now. At least now we have a scapegoat if the Hawks lose. So that's good, I guess. Oh, it's red? Does my second guess count? Was I allowed two guesses? Nice use of euphemism, Ryan. Cracked me up. I appreciate it. You and your quickness have a knack for this hosting gig. Would you guys believe me if I told you that it was a lifelong dream of mine to be a comedian, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't. Getting up on stage to try to tell a joke has got to like I would imagine got to be one of the hardest things in the world. Mentally, it's yeah. Maybe it'll be 4-7-4. Maybe we'll lose in overtime. That is a way to lose, and the Hawks are good at it. But they need a tank to get McKenna. Yeah, but I keep saying it, and like I've said it before, I would much rather the young guys look good and we win a few games and draft like fifth than we just suck ass and get McKenna. Because we're really at the point now where like, okay, a lot of young guys are here. The team's getting really young. You really want to see them uh getting better. Because if all the young guys start to look like crap and they lose games, I'm really worried. Yeah, it counts. Yes. Hawks have a chance. It counts because you want the Hawks to win. That's fair. I appreciate it. You're sneaky good with the quips and getting better as the season goes on, Ryan. Thank you, Phil. That means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Wow, shots on goal. I didn't check till now. Are 17-7 for the Wild. That is I would say that's not good. You'd rather be the worst than mediocre? Well, the opposite to end the season. I'd rather them not look. I don't want them to look bad to end the year. Like, sure, you want a higher draft pick and better odds at the first overall pick, but not at the price of your current youth looking bad. You agree losing for losers? Yeah, well said. Yeah, 17 shots, not great. Shot attempts are 26-10 for Minnesota. Shots on goal. Well, this is weird. Now I have the updated shots on goal is 12-5. That's not as bad. Actually, it's still bad. The updated shots on goal, I saw an old one, are 12-5 after the adjusted. They adjust them now. I'd rather end strong again. I agree. I agree. You cooked yourself. Now you have no one to blame. Yeah, that's the thing. Now that the lollipop thing's right, I have no one to blame. Shoot. Wow. The high danger chances in the first period, this stat blows me away even more. High danger chances were 10-0 for the Wild. That's crazy. Best case scenario is moving up like the Islanders. Oh, I agree. If the Hawks can go on like a tear to end the year, Bedard is like playing insane again. Nazar finishes the year like he did last year. Knight is just Spencer Knight. And you got like Rinzel, Levshinov, all those guys playing well. Lard is playing well, and then they pull the Islanders and move up a ton. That is absolutely best case scenario. Absolutely. If we lose this game, we all unsubscribe, mass report you for harassment. That's fair. That's a fair reaction. Yeah, I agree. I can't wait till Frondell comes and Burakovsky goes on the fourth line. Well, here's the thing. Here's a question for you guys. Frondell plays the left side. So are they taking Green off that line and going Frondell, Dard, Burakovsky? Or I don't know. Are they going to either put Green or Frondell on their off wing um, and take Burakovsky off? I don't know. Walk me through this, people. Is it even possible for us to tank? We have a bunch of young guys we want to play, and we're playing them. What do you do? Give the fourth line 20 minutes on ice? I mean, that's a good point. That's a good point. Because that's true. If you're cheering for the tank right now, you're cheering for the young guys to perform bad, and that is just completely counterproductive. Because yeah, you want McKenna, but pretty much all of everyone else that's going to be part of the future is here, so you do not want them to play bad. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get another beverage and quickly use the washroom, and I will be right back. All right, I have returned. See, I don't like this. Whenever I return, the chat disappears now. I gotta pull it up on my phone so I can catch up. 17 people in here for the intermission. That's crazy. All right, what did I miss? Talking about Frondell. Frondell and Boisvert are gonna have a great impact. I can feel it. Yeah, I feel like expectations might be a little bit high for Boisvert. Like he's not gonna come in and be like a top six player and score the lights out of teams. Like he's almost certainly going to need a full year in Rockford next year. This is simply just a taste for him and for the Hawks and burn that first year of the ELC. But like he's going to be a bottom six guy, maybe like a middle six guy, top nine guy, like somewhere in there, maybe, or middle six or bottom six guy. Um, but I think in terms of immediate impact, his size, if anything, like Jeff Blashill, there's a quote there from Blashill, like if he can be physical and use his size, he's going to be a commodity. I think Frondell's going to have a way bigger impact when he gets here. Calvin prediction, what happens in the second? I think Bedard gets one. I hope you're right. Calvin calling his shot. Like Babe Ruth. You get a point too. I'll go you one further, Calvin. How is he going to score? Like in what style? Describe the goal to me. If it's a true like Babe Ruth calls his shot, you got to because Babe Ruth pointed exactly where he's putting it. So you got to tell me exactly how Bedard is going to score. Boisvert brings some intensity in front. Frondell scores. Yeah, pretty much. I'm backing up Calvin. That's always a good. That's always a good. That's always a good option. All right, so we had tea in the first period to kind of ease into it. Now we're into the Diet Coke, and it's on now. All right, here we go. Oh, I gotta change the scoreboard because the second period is underway. Oh no. Oh no, I'm behind. I don't want to miss the game, but I need to change the thing. Bedard's got the puck, carries it through the neutral zone. Drops it. Green has room. Green. Oh, shoot that, Ryan Green. We're going to the power play, but Ryan Green has to shoot that puck. Going with a wrister on the power play? Well, we're about to get a power play, so that's a good guess. And it's Nick Foligno. Nick Foligno's going to the box. I really don't like that. I'm not saying that, you son of a bitch. Um, I really don't like that Green tried to pass that puck. That puck. Ooh, Diet Coke? No, we like Diet Coke. Fliggy helping us out. I knew he still liked us. Yeah, yeah. Doing that for the old teammates. He's like, I'll give you guys a shot. Get back in this one. All right, here we go. Oh, Nazar couldn't win the draw, and it's out. Levshinov behind his own net now. He's had a couple nice plays tonight. Bertuzzi leaves it for Nazar to Teravainen. Back to the point, Levshinov to Bedard. Centered. Oh, tried to find Bertuzzi. He was open. Back to the point, Levshinov. Shot wide of the net. Bedard can't. Oh, he did hold it in. Great play by Bedard. Ah, Nazar gets checked and it's out. Son of a gun. All right, here we go. Start out once again. Top unit with a minute 13 to go. Drop back for Bedard. He's got speed. Nice move at the line. Nice pass to Teravainen. Teravainen just throws it to an open corner and nobody's there. Oh, good play by Bedard. Oh, and it's out again. Bit of change. What a goal. Did we score or are you messing with me? I really hope that something's about to happen. Levshinov starts out, second unit out there. Does the power play work better with Rinzel? Rinzel's a safer option because when Levshinov is off, he is ass. But when Levshinov is on, I prefer Levshinov. But Rinzel, like, I feel like Rinzel's a bit of a safer option, if that makes sense. Now you're playing. Damn, you got my hopes up. 20 seconds left. Sam Rinzel to Donato. Ryan Donato back to the point for Lardis. Bounces on him, but he keeps it in. Down low, Donato has a lane to the net. Oh! Save. I like that by Donato, just taking it to the net. Oh no, but is Bedard limping? They just cut away from Bedard, but he got off the bench. Looked like he was limping. Rinzel is 100% better with Rinzel. Oh no. Oh no, Bedard hurt his leg. Oh no. Oh no. So now you got Donato out there with. Oh, it's the second unit. That's why. My bad. Power play's 100% better with Rinzel. It's more consistent, but I overall like if you're talking like peaks, I prefer Levshinov out there on the power play. Rinzel's better on break-ins. That is not even a competition. I like that Rinzel will sometimes just skate the puck in. Levshinov doesn't do that. Levshinov on the break-in irritates me. Looks hurt. Yeah, I don't like that limp. He's still on the bench, so that's a good sign. I think I see him on the bench. Wild attacking now. Quinn Hughes has got it. Throws it on net. Goes wide. Vlasic battling. Nazar to Vlasic. Nazar just throws it right back to Quinn Hughes. Someone get on it. There we go. Nazar's going to skate it out. Throws it to the corner for Mangiapane. Back low for Nazar. Hughes is on him. Frank Nazar's got it. Back to the point. Crevier, fresh off, or it's not Crevier, sorry, Kaiser, fresh off the bench. I've done that a couple times now. I've flip flopped Crevier and Kaiser. Kaiser has it down low. Behind that for Lafferty. Lafferty. Hughes is on him. Checks the puck. He's still got it. Back to the point. Levshinov. Shot. Oh, it's loose. Oh, Lardis couldn't get a stick on it. Kaiser tried to send it low, but Hughes picked it off and he'll get it out. Levshinov's got it. Almost gave it up to Kaprizov. Goes to Hartman. Bedsy, is he okay? I don't know. I hope we got a whistle now. Hopefully there's some sort of update. He was limping, but he stayed on the bench, I think. I'd rather a smooth pass than peaks and valleys. Yeah, but we're also talking about developing young players too. So like if they were like both like 28 years old, give me Renzel. But I want to see Levshinov get reps because he's gonna be the better power play quarterback. If Lardis was bigger, then he would not have been knocked out of position and could have gotten a stick on that. Yeah. Yeah, he's not a big guy. Oh no, turnover right to Hartman. Off the post. Oh my god. Looks fine. Yeah, he's back out there now. Bedard is back on the ice, thank God. Del Mastro. Nice play by Del Mastro. Burakovsky back to Del Mastro. Back to Bedard. Across the green. Oh, he couldn't receive the pass. Rinzel's got it. Ooh, has to avoid the stick on the ice. Back to Burakovsky. Bedard. Here come the Hawks. Bedard's got some room. Toe drag shot. Oh, big rebound. Bedard looks good. He's fine. Bedard can't keep it in. Kaiser. I can't imagine another Bedard injury. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even find the words. If Bedard got injured again, knock on wood, I don't know what I would do with myself. Nazar down low, back to the point. Kaiser tried to throw it on net. Got blocked. Wild get it out. Great news that Bedard's back out there. Yeah, thank God. Nazar from his own end. Finds Bertuzzi. I think that was meant for Tavo. Kept in by Vlasic. Teravainen. Behind the net, Bertuzzi. Goes back around for Levshinov. He leaves it for, was that Donato? Shots blocked. Levshinov keeps it in. Bertuzzi, Donato. Center it. Oh, in front. Oh, Mikheyev. What a chance. Damn. Rinzel's been oozing with confidence since his return. He has been, yeah. Sending him to Rockford did everything they thought it would. Yeah, he's been so good since he came back. That really did help him. Games are hard enough with him. Yeah, true. Yeah, what a chance for Mikheyev. A good couple of shifts there. The Bedard line had a great shift, followed by the Nazar line, followed by the third line. So that's three good shifts back to back. Yeah, if they can just forget what happened in the first period, and they're playing better in the second. So it's only a 2-goal game. Yeah, what a nice surprise Rinzel is. Like, I know he's a first round pick, but he was a reach. Like, he was a project. What's in Rockford? The Rockford Ice Hogs. It's the Blackhawks AHL team. So, like, Lardis spent a lot of the year down there. That's where Lardis is when he's not up here. Oliver Moore started the year down there. Um, Rinzel just had a stint down there. So yeah, it's like their minor league team. Good to see they don't just tuck tail when the score starts to run away. Yeah, they definitely did earlier in the year, and I feel like it's kind of turning. I mean, that's part of the learning how to win process, right? It's learning how to keep fighting when you're down by a few goals. Like the Wolves. Yeah, same league. Same league. Same league as the Wolves. Speaking of Rockford, we have a Rockford Ice Hogs guest coming on in a couple days. It's Blackhawks University, yeah. All right, third line out there for an offensive zone draw. Quinn Hughes behind the net. Breaks it out to Zuccarello, back to Hughes. He'll skate it out. Kaiser dumps it in. Oh, it didn't make it in. Hit a body. We're fighting, gotta grab a quick one. Yeah. Capitalize on these, few good shifts we've strung together here. Okay, Evan, that's offside. Dana? It is Dana. Good guess. Good guess. Always think we have the Wolves instead. Yeah. Yeah. How far is Rockford from Chicago? It's only like a 2.5, 3 hour drive, isn't it? It's relatively close. All right, top line back out there. Levshinov shoots it in. Get on him. Here come the Wild. Brodin. Kaprizov sends it way across for Boldy. Good play by Vlasic. Levshinov picks it up. That might be icing. Is it going to go on net? No. Icing on the Hawks. Do Korchinski instead. If it were that easy. If it were that easy, I would. D-zone draw. Bedard It looked like Bedard won that, and Levshinov's gonna skate it out. Go, Artie. Go, Artie. Centered. Oh, Burakovsky taken down. I think he wanted a call there. Oh, Boldy tried to make a move. Brodin shot blocked. In front. Oh, two saves from Spencer Knight there. Ryan Green is gonna get it out. Hawks need a change here. Use that Canadian charm. I'm trying. I'm trying. Boldy a shot saved by Spencer Knight. Get McCarron out of there. 2 to 3 hour drive. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, next time I go to Chicago, I really want to see an Ice Hogs game as well. That's why I was asking. Driving distance. You were gonna do a live stream for Friday's game, but YouTube says you got to be 16. Oh, that's too bad. Big save. Yeah, that was a good save by Knight. He made a couple saves before that too on the sequence. Wild win the draw. Bertuzzi's got it. Nazar kind of left it for him there. I think Nazar would have taken that one. Shots 21 to 10 for the Wild. Jeez. Played up ahead, chipped in. Teravainen battling. Puck gets out. Nazar to Bertuzzi. They come right back in. Bertuzzi, Nazar. Oh, couldn't hold on to it. Nazar goes down in the corner. Nick Foligno. Minnesota's going to break it out. Johansson. Rinzel. Nice little move by Rinzel there. Drops back for Kaiser. Kaiser fires it in. Kaiser shot wide of the net. Slager loses his helmet. He's got to go off. Oh, no. Oh, shot deflected. Big save by Knight. Brief man advantage as Slaggert had to go off the ice. Oh, Mikheyev couldn't get it out. Hawks kind of hemmed in here. Kaiser along the boards. Lafferty couldn't get it out. Hughes shot deflected. Another save by Spencer Knight. Big save. Wild have a busier schedule than us over the last week. I'm hoping we can keep pushing them and wear them down. Yeah, that was a brief little 5-on-4 because the Slaggert had to go off there. Knight is making some good saves here. You gotta wonder how much of a future Slaggert has here with everyone coming up. I hope he stays a while. I really do like Landon Slaggert. And I mean, the trading of Bach and even Thompson a little bit helps. Played over Zuccarello, back to the point. Faber shot, save, big rebound. Mikheyev scoops it up. Del Mastro. Is that going to be icing? Icing on the Hawks. Damn it. Bad, bad, bad ever so far, says Gabriel. The second period has looked a little better, but overall, yeah, I would agree with you. Slaggert has great hair. They should keep him just for that, eh? I think the ladies like Slaggert, from what I've heard. Face off one by the Wild. Shot blocked. Back to the point. Sent to the corner. Got this like behind the net camera angle happening. Oh, there we go. Good play by Donato. Kind of a mixed line out there right now of Nazar, Donato, Mikheyev. What an embarrassing effort so far. I'm so in to get rid of Jeff Blashill. Well, that's a bit extreme. I can't say I agree with that. But that's everyone can have their opinion. Gabriel a D1 hater? Maybe. Nazar now. Oh, Mikheyev! Oh, just wide. What a chance for Mikheyev. No, I think Jeff Blashill's done a wonderful job overall. Nobody's going to do a perfect job. You can criticize him for sure on the Burakovsky thing. I think everyone's criticizing him on that. But other than that, I think he's done a fine job. Save on a shot by Levshinov. I know people are going to be like, well, Lardis on the fourth line. I can see why he's doing it. Nick Lardis is a one-dimensional player, and I think they want to change that. Yeah, you don't want to bring in a coach for a contender right now. That's not going to help you. You want to rebuild a coach for a rebuild, and that's exactly what Jeff Blashill is. Interesting mix of forwards, two lines of vets and two lines of prospects slash homegrown guys. Nazar is also someone who is playing with confidence now, which has him executing even better than before. Yeah, that's true. Agree, Ryan. Jeff 100% deserves credit for them even being in it as long as they were. Plus, he plays the young guys, Lev Schnaufenzel, etc. Yeah, I think he's a. I mean, he's also think about what he's done for the culture in that locker room too, and the compete level and the sense of fighting for each other and uh the way they played at the beginning of the year. They exceeded so many expectations at the beginning of the year, and yeah. Connor Bedard was playing amazing. Frank Nazar was playing well. Spencer Knight was playing out of his mind. But you can attribute a lot of that to Jeff Blashill. Is he going to be the coach when we're competing for a Stanley Cup? Maybe not. Is he a good coach for right now? Yeah. I just don't like Burakovsky on line one still. Yeah, that's one thing I agree with is I don't agree with the Burakovsky on the first line. What progress is being made? Well, the fact that they tied their point total with 17 games remaining. Connor Bedard was playing at 120 point pace. It's no longer a tire fire in the dressing room. All of our young guys are getting ice time, which is a change under Richardson and Sorensen. So there's four right there. If you gave me a bit more time, I could probably think of a few more. Levshinov. Hawks win the draw. Top line out there with Levshinov and Vlasic. Shot by Vlasic deflects wide. Bedard now walking the line, leaves it for Vlasic. Good protection by Vlasic. Skates it low. Goes back to the point to Burakovsky. Scanning. Vlasic. Shot just wide. Kaprizov has no stick. Take advantage of it. Ah, Boldy's going to get it out. Son of a gun. Levshinov's going to start it out. Turns back. We're seeing. Oh my God. Levshinov almost gave it up to Kaprizov. We're seeing what I like out of Levshinov is, I mean, it's weird to say this when he just turned the puck over like that. He got it poked off of him. But that we're seeing a lot more composure in his own end, which I really like. I can't lie. Whenever they lose, I'll just say random things. I mean, I'm an emotional fan too. Like, I keep it in check now that I do videos, but I've had some crazy reactions when they lose too. So that's totally fair. A week ago, I said I wanted Nazar to play with some creativity. He's doing that now. He's improvising, freestyling at the right times. He's got better puck control other than tripping tonight. I agree with that. He's playing with confidence right now, and that's key for him. You should earn your line. Yeah, Calvin, I agree. Especially if that's the standard you're holding for all the young guys too. I think it should be a standard across the board. I mean, when Tavo had his dip, we saw him playing, bottom 6 minutes. We saw him playing on the third line. And then his game got better, and now he's back up on the second line. He got taken off the power play. So we see the accountability kind of everywhere else, except with Burakovsky. Belmastro chips it in, but Bertuzzi was just offside. Don't forget we're the youngest team in the NHL. Yeah, and we're only going to get younger next year too. You're trying to get under my skin, eh there, Cohen. I'm only calling you by your name now. He says crazy things when we lose. Off camera, I do sometimes. I on in the Vegas post game, I was a little fired up during the post game, and I don't know why. I just in the intro of the post game, I was like, the Hawks just got bent over by 60 minutes for Vegas, and then afterwards, I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, but that's how I felt in the moment, you know. Donato's gonna skate it in now. Nice move. Krenin over to Kaprizov. Rinzel, nice play, chips it to himself, gets it out. Mangiapane now. Oh, Rinzel pinches. Rinzel behind the net. Has it poked off him by Bogosian. Mangiapane. Vlasic, he'll chip it in. Here comes Hartman. Ryan Hartman. Is Ryan Hartman still their first line center, or is it Yurov? I think it's Yurov right now. Either way, that's crazy. Zuccarello. Puck bounced on Lafferty there. Faber back to Hughes. Back to Faber. Back to Zuccarello. Levshinov gets the loose puck. Fires it out for Lafferty. Slaggert. Just get it deep. Oh, Lardis almost was offside. Good job to stay onside. Ryan, we like the emotion. Okay, I'll try to show the emotion. Bedard skates it in now. Oh, nice pass. Burakovsky centered. Oh, Green couldn't tap it in. Bedard. Kaiser. Back to Bedard. Back to Kaiser. Back to Bedard. Burakovsky in the corner. Back to Crevier now. Shot, save, rebound. It's loose. It's still loose. Bedard scores. It's Ryan Green. It's going to be Ryan Green's goal. And the Hawks are back within one. Hell yeah. Let's go. Huge goal. Huge goal. So Crevier throws it on net. Big rebound. Bedard battling in front. Scoops it free right to Ryan Green. Great effort to win the puck battle by Bedard. Great effort all around. Great battle in front by Bedard, eh? And we have a 1-goal game. Bedard and Crevier get the assist. Crevier with a 2-point night, hey? Update the score. I'm on it. I got it. And we're back. We're back in it. Brodin. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, it went just wide. Crevier behind the net now. 2-point night for Big Lou, eh? Skated in by, is that Spurgeon? Tried to center. McCarron's all over the front of that. You got to get McCarron out of there. I know he's big. But like, come on. Let's get him out of there, eh? Great shot by Lou. Get it on net. Hell yeah. It's a 1-goal game right now. Let's go, Greener. What an effort by Bedard. Hell yeah, Davis. Crevier redemption arc. What did Crevier do? Why does he have to redeem himself? Crevier has been consistent all year with like spikes of offense thrown in the mix. Well, we're back in it now. We're back in it now. Commercial break. Well, if you're new here, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm live for every single Blackhawks game. I also do a post-game show after every single Blackhawks game. And for even more Blackhawks coverage, you can go to blackhawksconversation.com. Thank you to everybody who's watching the stream. I really appreciate it. This is a blast, and the Hawks are back in it. There's a chance. There's now a chance. It's a game. This is why I love this squad. Hell yeah. When they don't make you want to pull your hair out, they're a fun team to watch. This is a good effort, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to defend the start of the game, but it's been getting better. It's been getting better. Crevier has been a huge surprise, not gonna lie. Who thought he'd be playing first pair ever? Exactly. Coming into the year, he was like, okay, he'll be the seventh defenseman. He'll be scratched most nights. More fun watching with others than alone. I agree. I'm just gonna call you E because I don't know how to say your name. I agree. That's why I started this whole thing, is because I don't live near Chicago, so I get to watch the game now with all you guys, and it's so much fun. So I agree. It's so much more fun watching with people. Who scored? Ryan Green scored. Lev Shoot Now. I love that name, by the way. Lev Shoot Now. That's a great name. Great name. They never give up. They keep trying, even if they're down 3-0. Yeah. They've been. I mean, this season is a tale of two stories, and in the back half, they've definitely gotten better at that. They had it in the beginning, they lost it kind of in the middle there, and now they've kind of got it back, which is good. Green and Crevier have the goals tonight, and Crevier's got 2 points. Have they said it over and over? Am I just blind? Now I have to go back in the chat. It's Yola? Okay. Am I just blind? I gotta go back in the chat now because I'm not convinced they've said it over and over again. Am I just blind? Oh, I gotta wait till the next break to look. It's fun chatting with y'all. It is. It's a lot of fun. All right, Mikheyev. Vlasic chips it out. Mikheyev. Donato shot just wide. Just a little out of his reach. All right, the ice is tilting a little more in our direction here. Bedard, as the top line comes back out. Bedard's got so much room. Shot is saved. Top line isn't actually out. Just Bedard came out, but the rest of the line should be coming out here. Quinn Hughes now. Back to Faber. Both their defensemen pinching. But they can't get the puck. Come on. That would have been a great time to get the puck. Faber and Hughes had pinched. Donato close. Yeah, really close call for Donato there. The puck was just out of his reach. If it was in his wheelhouse, he would have got a much better shot off. Bedard behind the net. Nice move to the front of the net. Oh, Nick Foligno chips it around Kaiser. Nice pass there. Bedard's got it now. He gets checked. Renzel, good pass to Green. Shot saved. Hawks coming alive a bit here. Foligno winds it around. Del Mastro pinches and gets the puck. Great pinch. Burakovsky. Crevier. Shot goes through the crease. And Nick Foligno's going to get it out. Now Crevier with Nazar. Crevier tried to find Nazar. Pass got blocked. Del Mastro back to Bertuzzi. Hawks come back again. Second line now. Paravainen in after it. Bertuzzi picks up the loose puck. Behind the net. Paravainen. Shot from Crevier. I don't know if that made it on net. And it's cleared out. El Mastro now skates it back in for Chicago. El Mastro around his check. Around the net. Out front. Shot by Renzel. Save. Loose puck. Where is it? It's loose. In the feet. Nazar keeps it in. Bertuzzi. Battling. Chips it low. Spurgeon beats Teravainen there. Renzel pinches to keep it alive. And it's flipped out. It's not going to be icing. It's not going to have enough power. Kaiser with lots of speed. Chips it in. Doesn't go after it. Fourth line out there now. Faber. So Slaggert's got it through the neutral zone. Slaggert with some back pressure gets it deep to Lafferty. 2 on him. And Hughes is going to get it out to Tarasenko. Lardis now. Sends it across for Levshinov, who joins the rush. It's kind of in his feet. Keeps it alive, though. Hughes picks it up. Quinn Hughes now. Skates it all the way in. Around Levshinov. Sends it around for, I think that's Trennan. Burakovsky picks it up. Tries to find Bedard. Bedard's got it. Up high to Green. Behind the net. In front. Oh, shot by Vlasic, steered aside. Wow, they're playing a lot better now. Vlasic, a nice move. Tried to center. Held in by Burakovsky. Levshinov on net. Bedard's got it. He's checked from behind by, I didn't even see who that was. And Middleton's going to get it out. Start a let's go Hawks wave. Let's go Hawks. Can we create a poll on who the next caption be? Oh, that's the end of the second period. Blackhawks really came alive in the second half of that period there. All right, let me catch up on the chat. I have not been reading because they were playing so well to end that period. Oh, Kaprizov just laid out Donato when he had that chance, eh? Yeah, and then there's that missed trip on Bedard. Terrible. We're talking about Kyle Davidson's trades. Kyle Davidson has made some great trades. Much better period. Yeah, it was. We're back in it. Hell yeah, we are. Feels like they're fighting now. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Elections, you ruined the wave. God damn it. Yeah, they came alive in the back 10 there of that period. Um, so if they can just carry that into the third, that would be huge. Just I said ruin everything. I was laughing when it got brought up about the conditions on the Florida first. Some people start calling it a bad trade because of a fluke season from the Panthers. As if we don't swap. Yeah, I mean, I obviously care that it came out that it's a protected pick. That sucks, but it's still a great trade. You get your you get your starting goaltender and a first round pick. Sure, it's protected, still a first round pick. You're still going to get a first round pick out of it, even if it gets pushed back a year. And you give up Seth Jones, who's had how many years left do you have on his deal? Like 3 or something? You only retain 20% on contract that people called unmovable, and he only wanted to go to 2 teams, Dallas and Florida. And Dallas said no. Kyle Davidson had zero leverage, and he got back a first round pick and a 23-year-old at the time starting goaltender. That is a fantastic trade. BRB, all right, Calvin. Got another Let's Go Hawks chant starting. Let's check those second period stats. I need to know. Yeah, it's funny now that they're looking to get rid of Bobrovsky. It's like, well, they could use Spencer Knight, but then you could argue like, well, they won a cup with Jones, so who cares? And yeah, they won a cup, so out of that trade, I mean, they won two, but out of that trade, they won one. Shots on goal are only 26 to 18 for the Wild now. It's crazy to say only 26 to 18. That's still not great. Much better period from the Hawks, though. Much better back half specifically. Al Davidson has been cooking with his franchise. It looks like he could be building a really good team here. Time will tell. Yep, dude said send me to Florida. Kitty's like, fine, we'll make it happen. Not only will we make it happen, but we'll come out of it better than we are now. But it only matters if you can score. Yeah, well, scoring's coming. Scoring is coming. Frondell's a hell of a goal scorer. I got ragged on for my article about Frondell because I said he'd be a good line mate for Bedard because I said Bedard needs a line mate that can get him the puck. And this people are like, well, he's not a playmaker, you know? Like, how is he gonna give him the puck? But like, think Frondell just like sure, he's not like gonna feed him like Daniel Sedin, but how did even get on this rant? I don't remember. Oh, it only matters if they can score. Yeah, my point is Frondell brings scoring. Answerov brings scoring. Lardis will bring more scoring when he's, not playing on the fourth line. So hopefully we have some scoring coming. Sean, love the fight. Yeah, me too. Purely other players slash agents see that even when you give him pretty much zero options, still make it work for the team and the player. Yeah, and then you have like, the Felino stuff and like how they handle trading Felino. How Kyle Davidson just handles trading away veterans and doing right by veterans as a whole. That definitely doesn't go unnoticed around the league with players and like you said, agents and other GMs and all that. So many content creators said Jones had the worst contract in the game, said it was unmovable. Yeah, a lot of people called it an unmovable contract, and then you get basically two firsts for it. I say two firsts because Spencer Knight was a first round pick, but yeah, I think you deserve to be ragged on in general. I said it. I know you believe that because you rag on me all the time. Blast challenged Lardis too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see why he's on the fourth line. If Blash's reasoning is like we want to round out his game a little bit because he's such a one-dimensional player that I can see you wanting to be like let's get him to be a little more. I use the word competent. Let's at least make him like competent in his own end and doing the harder side of the game. And so I'm okay with it for that reason. They're talking about younger team in the rebuild on the broadcast. Is that what they're talking about? Franz, are we calling Frondell Franz? Franz keeps the play alive, chips around the boards, maybe pins. Stop and break out. It's not only about superstar passes. Yeah, well, he creates space. Like, think about when Frondell's playing on line with Bedard. Right now, Bedard draws like two guys to him because he's the only threat. But if you have Anton Frondell in line with Connor Bedard, and Anton Frondell is also gonna draw like two guys in, he's just naturally with the way he plays his game, he's gonna create so much more space for Bedard out there. And also he uses his size to go to the net. He really goes to the net. So if you've 6 foot, what is he, 6'2"? Anton Frondell going to the net, and with his goal scoring ability, I think they're gonna be great together. Scott is finally here. Welcome. This should be a good third, so I'm glad you're here. This should be a good third. How would you feel about Lardis Green Bedard? Mm, it wouldn't be my first choice. I think when Frondell gets here, I think they're gonna ride out Burakovsky for the rest of the year. So I think it's gonna be Frondell, Bedard, Burakovsky. That's not what I would do. That's not what I want. I think that is what's going to happen. Why do they keep sending Korchinski to the AHL? He's just he's being lapped by so many guys. Like, well, first of all, he's a lefty, so you can't put him in where like Levsonov, Renzel, or Crevier. So the only spot he can really play for is that one spot on the left side because you're not taking out Vlasic, you're not taking out Kaiser. So right now you have Belmastro and Korchinski fighting for that last spot. And Korchinski, just like the offensive game is there, but he's the size and strength is not. And that's where he just gets exposed is on the defensive side of the puck when it comes to size and strength. And he needs to put that on, especially in Jeff Blashill's system. He needs to learn how to do that better. And I think that's why they're not giving him the chances because every time he's up here, Jeff Blashill doesn't play him. He's scratched because Jeff Blashill doesn't like playing him because he's not doing the things he needs to do to round out his game to earn a spot in the NHL consistently. What uniforms are the Hawks wearing? Just a normal home? Yeah, just like the Centennial home jerseys. Kaiser did some building up too. Yeah, Kaiser has looked so good this year. No, I think they're gonna put Frondell on the left and it's gonna be Frondell, Bedard, Burakovsky. That's what I think they're gonna do. I think Green is gonna go down to I don't know, third line. Like you think when Moore went down with his injury originally, I thought they were gonna put Moore down or Green down to third line center, but they didn't. So I think they're gonna do that when Frondell gets here, and then you have Boisvert as your fourth line center, and then obviously Donato can play the wing. So that's what I think is gonna happen. It's not what I would do, but I think that's what's gonna happen. Unfortunately, I think Korchinski will likely need to figure out with another team, or he'll either be a career AHLer or off to the KHL or SHL. Yeah, I mean, has he turned 22 in the offseason? I think. Is he 22 right now? I think he's still 21. Let me check. He's still 21. Yeah, he turns 22 in the offseason. Yeah, you go into next year, he'll be 22. If we don't see it next year, then I think you're right about like it's a change of scenery type deal. You still don't think Corch has gotten a legit chance? Yeah, I agree with that. Since his rookie year, he hasn't got a stint over 9 games. KD better get the checkbook ready for Kaiser. He deserves it. Yeah, what's he making right now? Like 1.7 this year and next year. He'll definitely get a raise. It's going to take some time to understand what you're talking about. Yeah, so Kevin Korchinski, he was the 2022 seventh overall pick, first draft pick Kyle Davidson, the GM, made when he got brought on. He's a young left-handed offensive defenseman, and his issue is he just hasn't been able to crack the NHL roster because of size and strength. He is not good on the defensive side of the puck. Granted, he's an offensive defenseman, but he's just still not good enough on that side of the puck to even crack an NHL roster, even with his strengths on the offensive side of the puck. He's just more of a liability in the defensive zone. I'm going to keep it real. Kevin Korchinski is a future trade prospect. Well, here's the thing: like, if you go out and get like a Nyes or a Robertson, or a Brady Kachuk, I don't know if he becomes available, guys like that. Kevin Korchinski is absolutely a piece that could go the other way. And I mean, I'll be honest here. Like, if the Hawks draft like third or fourth, they don't draft top two, and Keaton Verhoff is the best player available, and they take Keaton Verhoff, Korchinski's done. If they take left-handed Keaton Verhoff, Korchinski is done. So that's another thing that could happen. I think if Korchinski's going to go, like Korchinski is a potential draft day trade because that's also when you would make a move for like a Robertson or a Nyes would be at the draft, and that would be a good time to give up Korchinski. How do you expect Corch to round out his NHL game when they don't play him in the NHL? Exactly, that's the dilemma. Like there's two schools of thought and both are true at the same time where he hasn't been given enough time in the NHL. But then the other side of the coin is, well, he hasn't earned that time in the NHL, but you can't really figure out what you have fully in the NHL unless you play him. But he also hasn't earned it. So it's just such like I don't know. Like it's a really complicated situation with him. How can Korchinski be a valuable piece when he can't even break the roster? Because he's a 21-year-old seventh overall pick. There will be teams that'll be willing to take a shot, and it's not even a crazy shot. He's only 21 years old. Give him some games at the end. Well, yeah, I thought when he got called up, that was it. He was going to stay up here. Popping some popcorn. Do you want some, Ryan? You give me candy Saturday. I'd love some popcorn. I was pissed when Gustav Forsling got dealt. Yeah, I mean, you could kind of see a little bit of flash, but I don't think anyone predicted he was going to be this good. Feels like Levs is at a longer leash. Well, he has, absolutely. Levchinov has absolutely had a longer leash. There's also a big difference between a second overall pick and a seventh, though. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm definitely going to be paying attention to in the offseason is what they do with Korchinski, because if they re-sign him, which they likely will, I mean, they will, obviously, if they don't move him. When I say likely will, I mean, it's because maybe they'll trade him, but so they're going to re-sign him, but then he can't be sent down without clearing waivers, and he will not clear waivers. Somebody is going to pick up a 22-year-old seventh overall pick offensive defenseman. It's going to happen. Um, so that's not really an option. So if they re-sign him, he has to be on the NHL squad next year, which again makes me think like, well, if Kyle Davidson thinks he already has his seven, the seven we're seeing tonight, maybe you do trade Gorchinski. Wonder why? Yeah, I think because, well, yeah, second overall pick. He also just looks a lot better at the NHL level than Gorchinski, and the upside is a lot higher too. So I would just say probably a combination of those three things. Edmonton down 1-0. Dickinson pissed. Edmonton's without Draisaitl now for the rest of the year, eh? That's a big blow to them. Juracek drafted 6th overall the year before, already been traded twice. That's true. McDavid will never win a cup. It's his curse. Yeah, I hope he wins one. And I hope he wins one in Edmonton, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Davis, I agree. Like, I would rather see Del Mastro, because we know what Del Mastro is. We know he's a fairly reliable third pairing offensive defenseman. We know what we have in Del Mastro, so I would much rather send him down to Rockford and let Korchinski play out the rest of the year and truly figure out what you have there. Because if he's not part of the future, you know Del Mastro can slot in, and if he is, well then great, he is. So I agree with you there. I'd rather send Del Mastro back down and then play out Korchinski the rest of the year. Levshinov strong enough to cover some of the other issues when Korchinski is not. That's fair. Go Panthers. Canucks are awful. That game, I guess, hasn't started yet, eh? No, half an hour. All right, let's check some scores from around the league. Bruins and Canadians. Ooh, tied 2-2 with 4 minutes to go. That'd be a good game. Islanders up 3-1 on the Leafs. Ooh, did Schaefer score? Because he's playing in his hometown. That'd be cool if he scored. Nope. Jen, Ritchie, and Heineman. Schaefer has an assist, though. Blue Jackets stomping the Hurricanes 5-1. Sharks Oilers tied. So Oilers must have just scored. I just got out of work and haven't seen any of the game. How do we look against the team tonight? Looks like they're keeping it close. The start was terrible. Start of the game was bad. The first period as a whole was not very good. They looked better in the second, and they kind of dominated in the back 10 minutes of the second period. Um, they put together a lot of consecutive dominant shifts in the offensive zone. So they finished the second really strong. I mean, we thought we knew what Crevier was too. Belly 1 year younger could still get better. Yeah, that's true. But when I say like we know what Del Mastro is, I guess I mean more like we know what his floor is. Like we know he's at the very least this. But you're right. Obviously, there's he could grow from there. You never know. It's not likely they're making the playoffs. Give the young guys a chance. Oh, absolutely. Leafs are not going to be a team for the next 5 years. Oh yeah, defensemen absolutely take longer. People like to point out like a Lane Hudson, a Matthew Schaefer as like, see, that's the standard now. It's not the standard. They're exceptional players, and you should not be comparing any other defenseman to a Hudson or a Schaefer. They are exceptional. They are not the standard. So yeah, defensemen take longer to develop for sure. Yeah, and I mean anything Crevier does at the NHL level is a win, considering the fact, like you said, Sean, that he was a seventh overall pick. Or sorry, seventh overall, seventh round pick. My bad. All right, we're starting the second period here, or the third period, sorry. This is it, folks. It all comes down to this final 20 minutes. Gotta change the scoreboard here. There we go. Shot from the point. Oh, tip just wide. Yossi took a few seasons, yeah. Well, and then look at we were just talking about Forsling. Look at Forsling. Obviously not as high profile prospect, but defensemen take a long time. Forwards are quick. Defense take a while. Goalies take even longer. That's why I'm so sick of the. I hate when people are like, Demidov's better because look what he's doing in Montreal. One, he's a forward. They develop way faster, and look who he's playing for. Montreal is such a good team. Anyway, I rest my case. Third period's on. Bertuzzi. Oh, back to the point. Vlasic tries to send it down low, and it's going to be broken out by the Wild. I doubt KD will trade Korch away. He got a fourth for Reichel. Yeah, but Korchinski and Reichel are completely different players with completely different values, I think. Reichel was like a proven it's not likely to work in the NHL, whereas Korchinski's more of a question mark and also has a better upside, I would say. And is younger. Shot goes wide. Top line out there for the Hawks. Minnesota gets it out. Vlasic back for it. Hawks will reset. Did they change? No, they did not. Bedard now. He's got some room through the neutral zone. Skates it in. Oh, Spurgeon takes him down. He goes into the boards hard. Oh, I thought he was down for a second. He's not good. Bedard kind of takes a beating every night. Yeah, Matt, I agree. Yeah, Reichel had like proved kind of what he was already, and there was a slight chance of him being something, but it was we pretty much knew what he was. Whereas Korchinski, exactly, it's a much bigger question mark of like there's a higher chance of something here. Knight, oh, hesitated with Mangiapane there. Can't get it out. Wild, keep it alive. Mangiapane gets it out. He'll get it deep. I love that Mangiapane's nickname is Mango. I learned that the other day, and I just love that. Demonov's been quiet recently, has he? I'll be honest, like the Canadians are such a fun team to watch, but I don't really watch them very often. All right, Middleton is the Wild and the Hawks both change here. Middleton will skate it out. Fourth line out for the Hawks. Knight is gonna rim it around. Intercepted by Johansson. Good work by Del Mastro to play the body there. Nick Foligno throws a hit. I think that was Nick Foligno. And it was Nick Foligno. And it's icing on Minnesota. I am more bummed about missing out on Michael Hage lower in the first. Habs had a great draft that year. They did, yeah. They did have a good draft that year. 19 people. Good job, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you, Cohen. Yeah, it's been a good turnout tonight. I appreciate everybody for coming out. If you haven't liked the stream yet, that would help out a lot. I would appreciate it. Ref show tonight. More like lack of ref show, right? That was a bad joke. Face off won by the Hawks. Shot by Levshinov, I believe, goes just wide. They have that weird behind the net camera going. I think that was Levshinov. Oh, was it? Yeah, it was. Or was that Vlasic? It was one of them. It was Levshinov. He's a righty. Final answer, it was Levshinov. And puck's out of play. Sorry, bro, burnt the popcorn. God damn it, Josias. You got me all excited for the popcorn. You burnt it. God damn it. RDA's had a lot of shots this game. Yeah, he's been quite active. I've liked his game tonight. He wants a goal so bad. Yeah, he's now extra fired up after his disallowed goal. Levs has been good. Yeah, he's been good tonight. I've liked his game. Kaiser. Look at that. Kaiser, that acceleration to get away from two guys and get it deep. Oh, a nice turnover. Bertuzzi retrieves it. Hartman around the net. Hartman's got it. Back to the point. Grodin back down low. Shot. Knight gets that one. There we go. Zuccarello in front of the net. Now we got some rough stuff. Nothing's going to come of it, though. White cheddar popcorn's the best. It is good. White cheddar popcorn is good. I hate what it does to my fingers after. It's like, I don't know. The stuff on your fingers after sucks, but it tastes delicious. Hopefully they at least keep Mikheyev. Yeah, I'm really hoping they re-sign Mikheyev. But with Mikheyev, don't go past 2 years. That's my thoughts on that. I don't care what the dollar amount is. Still at this point, it's just don't go over 2 years. Hawks win the draw. Top line is out there looking to break out the puck. Vlasic, Levshinov. Back to Vlasic. Ahead for Green. Ryan Green drops for Burakovsky. Drops for Vlasic. Back to Burakovsky. He's checked behind the net by Spurgeon. Foley tries to get it out. Green takes it. Oh, tried to find Bedard in the slot. Couldn't. I want a D-man jersey, but I don't know which one is worth it. What is your recommendation? I honestly love them all. I thought about getting, for me, it would be between Levshinov and Kaiser. I don't know. I kind of maybe lean Kaiser. But I also like with the state of everything, where the Hawks are at, I would wait until the person you want to get a jersey of gets locked up long term. Because you never know with this team still kind of being created, right? You, you don't want to get a jersey and have a guy get traded. It's like I got a Frank Nazar jersey, but that's because he's locked up. So because I have a Henry Jokiharju and an Adam Boquist jersey, and that was those were both mistakes on my part. All right, Bedard skates it out. He's got some speed through the neutral zone. Bedard tried to get a shot off. Middleton got a stick in there. Wild to get it out. Trennan's in after it. Yeah, Vlasic would be a good one. I'm fairly like I'd feel fairly safe getting a Kaiser jersey, but I don't know. You just never know. Del Mastro pinches. Del Mastro tried to split the D. He's got it behind the net now. Del Mastro has had a really good game as well tonight, overall. Del Mastro, oh, couldn't get the shot off. He had it right in the slot. Popping again, take two. You chucked the burnt popcorn. That's fair. I probably would have done the same. I don't mind. I actually like it a little burnt, just a little bit. Just like the kernels kind of burnt. Yeah, get a Korchinski 55 jersey. Mikheyev tries to chip it in. Fourth line coming out now. Karen behind the net. Solino. Johansson back to the point. Hughes shot. Saved by Knight. Faber back to Johansson. Shot. Where is it? It's loose. Hughes has got it. Down low, Foligno. Lafferty's going to get it to Kaiser. He'll skate it out. Feeds it ahead for Lardis. Lardis just gives it back to Faber. Second line comes out for the Hawks. Hughes. Nudged off the puck by Nazar. Belmastro. In his own end. Tried to play it up the boards. It just gets out. Almost turned over. Nazar's got it. Nice pass to Bertuzzi. Tried to cut across Spurgeon. He couldn't. And a wild start out. Teravainen's going to get it, though. Gives it away up the middle. Offside. Delayed offside. Hartman is just... What's Hartman doing? Hartman's such a pest. I miss him in Chicago, but I hate him when we're playing against him. He's such a pest. Is it just me, or are we being a lot more physical in this period? There's the grid. Yeah, I see it for sure. I would agree with that. You don't need to like throw like massive hits all the time, but just like if every guy on the team just starts finishing their check, it makes a big difference. I like it, says Calvin. Yeah, me too. Remember how fun this team was to watch at the beginning of the season? And it wasn't just because they were winning, but it was because of the physicality and the grit and the feistiness. It's a lot of fun to watch when they play like that. Oh man, we're getting down to it now. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. This period's been way better. Yeah, the back half of the second and then carried into the third has been really good. The D are very active tonight. All of them are very active, which is good to see. Did you see the video of Vlasic and Belly dropping the mitts at practice? Not a real altercation, but good to see they recognize it needs to happen. I didn't. They were practicing fighting. I didn't see that. Was that today? When was that? No, it was optional skate today, or maybe it was yesterday. When was that? I have to find that. Anyone know how Doc Dickinson and Murphy are doing with the Oilers? Well, Doc's injured. I think he's out for the year. Yeah, Vlasic's now the vet. You're right about that. Vlasic's now he's the longest tenured Hawk, and he's the vet on the back end. All right, top line out there for an offensive zone face-off. Can't believe I didn't see that. All day I'm on Twitter looking at Blackhawks things, and that not once did that come up for me. That's crazy. Yesterday, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that. Do you know like who posted it? Like did Ben Pope or like Charlie Roumeliotis or something? Murphy scored. Nice. Good for him. I saw Dickinson's first as an Oiler. Chicago Blackhawks, 13 straight games under 30 shots. That tracks. Rinzel out to Kaiser. 4-on-3 here as Kaiser joins the rush. Finds Bedard, tried to cut to the middle. He was checked, and now the Wild get it back. 11:40 to go here in the third. Kaprizov leaves for Boldy. Down low, Kaprizov centered it. Oh, Faber now. Back to Hughes. Gets caught in his feet and goes out. Hawks will start a change. Chipped in by Nick Foligno. Levshinovs give him a bit of a ride into the boards. Big hit by Donato on McCarron. Oh, broken his stick. Makheyev's gone. Shot. Oh, save. Rebound, Donato. Oh, what a chance for Makheyev. The Doc Bros have the worst injury luck. Yeah, no kidding. Hey, they really do. Makheyev now. Back in his own end. Leaves for Levshinov. Back to Vlasic. Hawks will start out. Donato now. With back pressure. Goes behind the net. Bogosian. Up the middle to Vlasic. Wild get it out now. Kaiser behind his own net. Nice little play. Goes right back behind his own net. Nice little skate by Kaiser. He'll carry the puck out. Finds Slaggert. Almost turned it over. Lardis. Out front. Oh, tried to find Bedard. Bedard's getting a shift with the fourth line here. Good stick by Crevier. See it posted by NHL Crystal? Okay, I'll go check that out after. Bedard on the boards now. Crevier. Minnesota will get a change. Bedard skates it through. On Faber, 1-on-3. Nice hands by Bedard. Centered it. Oh, Levshinov keeps it alive. Throws it to the corner for Bertuzzi. Bertuzzi back to the point. Vlasic shot. Tipped. Oh, Levshinov pinches to keep it alive. Goes around for Bertuzzi. Pinned by Faber. Ah, the ref got in the way. Bertuzzi gets it back. Tripped? No call? No call. Bertuzzi goes down and the guy's stick is out of his hands in his feet and it's not a trip. That makes sense. Levshinov to Vlasic. Hawks start out again. Bertuzzi back over to Nazar. Not quite, didn't quite get to him. Krizov gets it in. Flipped out by the Hawks. Burakovsky skates through center. He'll dump it in. Refs sleeping. They really are. They've missed quite a few calls tonight. Oh, Bedard centers. Oh, Burakovsky couldn't get the shot off. Under 8 minutes to go. Crevier shot rebound. Bedard. Oh, right on the doorstep. Green keeps it alive. Oh, Crevier couldn't keep it in. Oh, hmm. Come on, puck, get in there already. Yeah, right. They're getting the chances. No puck luck. Bedard needs one. Behind the net now. Shot goes way wide by Fabry. And it's out of the zone. Donato chasing it down. I'm getting stressed, Davis. Yeah, me too, man. Savannah's home. Turnover. Here's Kaiser. To Mangiapane. He'll skate it in. Around the net. Oh, tried to center it, but no one was there. And the puck is out. Are we going to commercial break? We might be going to commercial break. I'm going to take, I'll be right back if we're going to commercial break. We are. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. I see everyone's singing. Oh, is my volume too high? There we go. Everyone's just singing do do do. Wait, what happened? Goaltending change? What the hell happened? Why is Minnesota? Why is Wallstedt going in? Is Gustafson hurt? What happened? He just went to the bench. Isn't he the goalie that threw up in the crease a few weeks ago? Well, that's crazy. Goalie change. I don't know why though. We sound angelic. It looked angelic. I wonder why. Maybe he needs to pee. Maybe Eddie Olczyk just said maybe he has to go to the bathroom or something. That's crazy. Well, start pouring pucks on him now. Start firing pucks on him. He's cold. Fired across for Nazar. Nazar tried to find Renzel. Bertuzzi on it. Nazar's got some room and he fumbles the puck again. I'm actually getting a little sick of Nazar constantly fumbling the puck. Oh, save! Nazar Bertuzzi! Oh, come on. Like Nazar is fumbling the puck every time he has a chance, and it's getting a little frustrating. Shot from the point by Levshunov goes wide. Kaiser keeps it alive on Faber. Nazar, Teravainen, Levshunov. Minnesota backing off a little here. Chicago kind of looking like a power play. Bertuzzi behind the net. Nobody's chasing. Kaiser, Levshunov, blocked. Keep it alive. He keeps it alive. Bertuzzi in the corner. Nazar, nice play to Teravainen. Teravainen, nice move. Create some space. Nazar in the middle. Centered, blocked. Trying to keep it alive, he does. He's got it back. Nazar. Oh, it went over Vlasic's stick and it's out. Ugh. That's so frustrating. You're cycling the puck around on a cold goaltender, and then the puck just bounces over Vlasic's stick. Burakovsky centered. Ugh. Hawks are really turning it on now. They start throwing the puck on net. They're being a little too fancy, like a little too much passing. Puck's loose. I like the momentum. Oh, but where's the call? Where's the call on Bedard? Oh, this is crazy. That's frustrating. A blatant hook on Bedard and they don't call it right in front of the ref. Turnover. Here's Donato. He's got Mangiapane going to the net. Donato saved by Wallstead. Around for Kaiser. Under 4 minutes to go. Donato back to the point. Just held in by Renzel. He goes low for Mikheyev. Mikheyev now. Back around for Donato. Down low. Back to the point. Renzel shot. Oh, I think that deflected and it stays out. And now we got some rough stuff. Mangiapane and Bogosian. I like it. I like the way they're playing. Keep shooting the puck. Enough of this fancy bullshit. Oh, Gustafson's back. He's just standing in the tunnel now. Is he going to come back in? Maybe he just had to go to the bathroom. Refs are a joke, eh? Oh man. Yeah, right? Davis, no penalty. It's insane. It was a blatant hook right in front of the referee. While they're a little passive, got some turtling going on. We can get these guys. Yeah, they're kind of collapsing in their own end right now, and they're kind of letting us cycle it around. And we won't shoot the puck. That's all we're doing is just perimeter, perimeter. Start shooting the puck here, especially on a cold goaltender. 21 people in here. That's awesome. Thank you everybody again for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying my commentary, if you can call it that. Be sure to like the stream if you haven't yet. It helps out a lot. Subscribe if you're new. I'm live every game. I do a post-game show after every game. And for even more Blackhawks coverage, a lot of written work, go to blackhawksconversation.com. Keep pumping the shots, boys. Come on, let's go Hawks. Yeah, keep throwing it on net. Throw it on net more. I feel like Nazar goes on stretches where he's strong in the puck and skates really well, and then suddenly he just is slipping around, can't handle the puck, etc. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It just feels like, is Gustafson back in? Gustafson back in. That's crazy. He must have like had to go to the bathroom or something. That's wild. It must have been. It must have been something like that. That's crazy. I haven't seen that since Luongo back in like what had to be like 2008 or 9 or something. All right, hopefully that messed him up. Right now the Hawks can score. Okay. Do you want to say hi?
Hi, everyone.
Savannah's here. Well, she's about to leave to go pick up dinner, but then she'll be back. Icing on the Wild. That's crazy. Spencer Knight played the puck, and it's icing. Interesting. I'll take it. I'll take icing on the Wild. Oh, I found the video of them practicing fighting. Hawks win the draw. I'm behind now. And Faber's going to get it out. What'd you say?
I have to do laundry later.
Okay. Steered in. 3:10 to go. Bertuzzi gets possession. You got Bertuzzi, Green, Bedard out there. Bedard's throwing a hit. The Wild have it in their own end. She's going to hurt you off stream. I'll pray for you. No, she's not. I'm safe, I promise. What's for dinner? She's getting pizza. Hughes just wasting time, sends it into the Hawk zone. Knight plays it. Kaiser chips it up. Mangiapane out of the reach of Lafferty. Yeah, she has to pick up dinner because I forgot the chicken. That is why I forgot to defrost the chicken. Mangiapane now skates it in, offside. 2:21 to go. I'm getting nervous. 2:21. I get letting them play, but not calling is how you let games get out of hand and egregious stuff starts happening. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Getting me pizza too, right? Yeah, we're sending some up to Alaska. It might be a little cold by the time it gets out there, but it'll get there. By the way, Cohen, nice truck. I saw your picture on Instagram. I really like your truck. I want to get a truck just like that. It's going to be my next vehicle. I'm driving the car I have into the ground right now, and then I'm going to get a truck. All right, 2 minutes to go. Levshinov, pass was over his stick. I assume next time we get possession, Knight will go to the bench. Minnesota wasting a bit of time here. Levshinov gets it. Sends it across. Great pass to Bedard. Bedard in front. They score. Frank Nazar. What a pass. What a pass by Levshinov. Yes. Wow. What a pass by Levshinov. What a pass by Bedard. And a finish from Frankie. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Wow. That was insane. Levshinov, what a high IQ play by Levshinov to catch him on the change, find Bedard, perfect little backhand pass to Nazar. Wow. Let's go. Huge, huge goal. And we're tied with 1:30 to go. Change the scoreboard. I got to change the scoreboard. 2-point night for Nazar, 2-point night for Bedard. Hell yeah. And here comes Mikheyev with 1:21 to go. Mikheyev, center it. An auto. Oh, it's loose. Oh, Bertuzzi on it. Hawks get possession again. Back to the point. Crevier shot. Missed the net. Kaiser couldn't keep it in. Hell yeah, let's go. God, that fired me up. Frankie Slips ties it for the Hawks. That's an appropriate nickname. Frankie Slips. Frankie Bobbles. Oh, big save from Knight. That was dangerous. What's better, Frankie Slips or Frankie Bobbles? It's a better nickname. 40 seconds to go. Vlasic has it behind his own net. Here comes Bedard now. Shot steered to the corner. Tried to center it. Played around. Kept in by Vlasic. Down low. Zuccarello's going to get it out. Vlasic with 12 seconds to go. He'll start it out. Burakovsky. Tripped? No call. There's no way they're calling that. Clear it out. And that'll do it. We're going to overtime. and the crowd raining down boos because of that non-call. Oh man, what a game. What a game. And we're going to overtime again for the fourth time in 5 games, I believe. Because you have Dallas, or no, third time in 4th games, because you have Dallas, Utah, Vegas wasn't, and then overtime again. Frankie's truck, thank you, thank you, truck. Did the refs miss a trip on Bedard too? Yeah, they did. They missed a trip on Bedard earlier in the game. Yeah. If we win, I'm gonna post a picture of my truck every game day from now on. Do it. Do it. Refs betting on the Wild. Yeah, they took they took Wild money line. What a goal! I can't get over like everything about that goal is perfect. Levshinov with a high IQ on the tape pass, stretch pass to find Bedard to catch the Wild on the change. Bedard skating in with a beautiful, perfectly placed backhand pass, and Frank Nazar to bust his ass to the net to tap it in. I mean, you got to like everything about that goal. That was a great goal. Way to come back after that awful start. So glad we have Knight. Yeah, right? Not only is it a credit to the team for coming back after that awful start, but if we didn't have Spencer Knight, we wouldn't have been able to come back. So great effort all around. Oh yeah, last time we were in overtime in this building, is that when against the Wild? Is that when Bedard got dropped and then Mikheyev dropped like Boldy or something, and then there was a penalty on Mikheyev and it was ridiculous? What a pass. Yeah, keep showing me the replay. They keep showing me the replay of that goal. I love it. That's true. I hope it's wrong though. I hope your screen prediction is wrong. Face off is crucial. Yeah, get Frankie on the draw because he's been good tonight. Bedard's been better in the third. OTs are so random game to game. I mean, it is a coin toss. It is a coin toss for overtime. You got Bedard on the draw, not Frankie. It's Bedard, Nazar, and Kaiser, and Bedard wins it clean. Clean wins it to Kaiser. I like that they're giving Kaiser the start. Kaiser now. Ah, don't lose it. No, Kaiser loses possession to Hughes, and we got a breakaway for Kaprizov. Can Frankie catch him? Saved by Knight, and he plays it out to Frankie. Slow it down. Oh, no. Out of the reach of Bedard. It's not icing. Oh, force him to cover. Ah, here comes Kaprizov now. Damn, that was crucial possession, and they just had nothing to show for it. Oh, good read by Kaiser. Picks off that pass. And now you got Green and Bertuzzi. I assume Kaiser's going to change now. And I'm going to guess probably Rinzel or Vlasic. It's Levshinov. So now you got Green, Bertuzzi, Levshinov. Bertuzzi to Green. No, why'd you shoot that, Green? Why'd you shoot that? Now here comes Kaprizov. Kaprizov now. Being watched by Levshinov. Plays it across for Boldy. Being watched by Bertuzzi. Boldy now. He'll skate it out. Kaprizov changes, but here's Hughes now. God, the Wild are scary in overtime. Boldy. Oh no. Boldy beats Bertuzzi, beats Knight, doesn't shoot. Now a shot over the net. Played back for Quinn Hughes. Hawks are tired. Hughes, Boldy, big save by Knight. And Hughes gets it out. 2 minute shift, I think Eddie O just said for this unit. Hughes has got it. Levshinov tried to poke it, couldn't. Hughes dancing. Tarasenko now. He already has a goal tonight. Hughes Off the post. Oh, Hughes off the pipe. Goldie to Hughes. Oh my God, these guys are dead tired. As Minnesota has fresh legs. Oh no. Oh no, Hughes. Shot saved by Knight. Somebody get possession. Oh my God. Johansson. Oh my God, and the Wild get possession again. This unit is dead tired. They're hardly moving out there. And all fresh legs for the Wild. 2:15 to go. Here's Faber. Oh God, Quinn Hughes gets off the ice, but then you have Brock Faber coming on. My goodness. Zuccarello across for Johansson. Johansson for Zuccarello again. Leaves for Johansson again. Johansson's got a lane. Bertuzzi dives. Johansson in front, and they score at Zuccarello. You could just feel it. You could just feel that coming. You could just feel that one. Smart by stretching out that unit by mini. Yeah, it's a long change. No matter the finish they've had, they've pretty good games recently. OT with the Jets, Stars, Mammoth twice, and now Wild all since start in November. I'm just happy, proud. That's 60-second point the Hawks earned. That's true. Hawks earned the 60-second point. Or sorry, 60, yeah. 60-second point. We brought it back, but then they outplayed us. Good performance overall. Yeah, I mean, they played a really strong second half of the game. They ended the second period really strong, and then they played solid in the third. Um, yeah, overall, I think like it's disappointing. Obviously, you get in a bit of a hole to start the game, but they clawed their way out and they played really good after that. Yeah, and then like I didn't want to say it, but you could just feel that Minnesota goal coming. The three Hawks on the ice, they couldn't even move. They were so tired. Yeah. Well, thanks everybody for coming out. I don't want to change the score, but I guess I'll do it just for the sake of doing it, even though I'm just gonna change it to 0 after the stream ends. Not 34, god damn it. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys kind of summed it up well. Like, good effort overall after that first period. Great comeback. Disappointing outcome. 3-on-3 is just a Levshinov giveth and Levshinov taketh away. Yeah, exactly. All right, thanks everybody for coming out. I'm gonna get started on the post game here, and that'll be up shortly. Yeah, I'll be back again on. It's Thursday. Yeah, they're off tomorrow. Thursday, I'll be back for the live. Subscribe so you don't miss that. We'll see you then for the second of the home and home again.